What's up, guys, and welcome to the video of Shadowhunters. Alrighty, so how y'all doing today? If you are new to the channel, please go ahead and like and subscribe, and make sure you hit the notification bell because I myself have a lot of good videos. Hey, what's up? This is Joseph Thompson 7296, and if you're new to the channel, I am Joseph Thompson. So, what is going on, guys? Hope you've all had a good day. I just got back from work and decided to make a video, so I was like, okay, but what to make a video about? So I was sitting here, I was kind of hashing ideas out, and I thought Shadowhunters, because I've been watching Shadowhunters on Hulu for quite a while. I'm on season 2, episode 11. I actually went to bed last night, finishing an episode, and I woke up this morning, and I was like, I gotta get into it. So I started reading Shadowhunters probably when I was in high school, and I really enjoyed it. I got all the books in the first series. I'm still collecting some of the books, still having to, get my money right and go get the books and stuff. But I love Shadowhunters. I'm very impressed with what they've done with it. And Hulu offered a great opportunity for me to watch it. I was trying to watch it on Netflix. They didn't have it, so I went to Hulu. Finally paid for Hulu, and now I'm watching it like crazy. I'm really into the series. So, if you've seen some of my other videos, I've been reading one of the Shadowhunter books, and that is City of Glass. City of Ashes. I thought it was City of Glass anyway. City of Ashes. This is the second book in the Mortal Instruments series, which is a series that I personally have. I have the Mortal Instruments series. It's the first series of Shadowhunters. And so, this has been my daily reader for quite a while, and I am like 123 pages in, so I kind of just started it. I started reading this book probably about a month ago, and I'm still reading it, and I'm kind of seeing, as I'm watching both the TV show and the book, I'm kind of seeing how they collide. So really, the reason I made this video was to kind of explain a little bit of what the Shadowhunter world is, as well as show you all of the books in the series. So first of all, I'm going to start with the first book and go on down the line and kind of give a brief summary of what they are. So if you'll give me 1 second, I'm going to go grab those books and I'll be right back. Alright, what's good, guys? I actually realized... Okay. So, I've got all the books right there. And so, first of all, I'm going to start with kind of rearranging these books. Getting everything in order. There we go. I actually don't have the last book. I really thought I did. And I was like, I don't understand how... It just doesn't make any sense, So really, yeah. That's where we are. Okay, so... Sorry about the camera. It's so bad at it. Alright. So first of all, we start off the series with City of Bones. This is the very first series. Very first book, City of Bones. So, what is Shadowhunters? Well, it really starts off with a girl named Clary, which, if you want to really know, that's Clary on the cover of this book. And on this book is Jace Whalen. Now, who the fuck are they? You're probably asking yourself. I've never heard of Jace Whalen, I've never heard of Clary Frey. So I'm going to explain it to you. City of Bones is a great start. These books take place in New York. It's more of a New York kind of place in the city of New York. The TV show takes place in New York too. Some of it features into Chicago, New York, Chicago, but a lot of it takes place in New York. A big major part of it. And so this girl named Clary Frey wakes up one day, she's a normal teenage girl, like anybody else. Goes to school, got good grades, and everything. But one day, she comes home one day, and her mom is attacked. Her mom is attacked by demons, and so when her mom is taken away from her, Claire is has to fight off a demon in her own house, and she realizes she's picked up by these people and taken to an institute. The institute is where all the Shadowhunters learn and train to become basically demon fighting heroes. So there are demons and angels throughout the world, and they're at war right now by this guy named Valentine. Valentine, spoiler alert, happens to be Clary Fairchild. I'll call her Clary Frey, but her real name is Fairchild. Clary Fairchild's father is Valentine, and Valentine wants to steal the Mortal Cup, which the Mortal Cup has the power to create demons, and if he creates demons, then the whole world will be pretty much in a clusterfuck. So, what do you do in this situation? Well, I'll let you know. In the City of Bones, I won't get into every detail, but basically what happens is she becomes a Shadowhunter. She realizes that her mother is captured and held for ransom unless they give this mortal cup to Valentine. And so as that is all going on, she finds out that she has a brother who really wasn't supposed to be her brother. She finds Jace, and that happens along the line. But a big major part of this is they must fight demons, and they cannot let the Mortal Cup come into the hands of the Demon Blood guy. So that's City of Bones, and it's pretty much a brief summary, pretty much all you need to know. Yeah, okay. So that's the first book. Again, City of Ashes. This book really takes place, well, Clary's mom, it's still imprisonment, and so Clary pretty much knows she's a Shadowhunter right now. She pretty much knows, what Shadowhunters are, what Valentine wants. In this book, City of Ashes, she realizes that she has to get her mom back, but she still has to fight Valentine. And so, as she goes throughout this journey, there's something called the Soul Sword. Now, the Soul Sword has the power to defeat both angels and demons. So, if Valentine got his hands on the Soul Sword, he could destroy the whole Downworld and everything. Now I mentioned Downwarders. There are two different types of people. There's Shadowhunters and Downwarders. Downwarders are normal, everyday people that can't see angels and demons. And then you have the Shadowhunters, which of course fight the demons and everybody else. So, in City of Ashes, Jace gets captured for pissing off the Inquisitor. So they rescue Jace after he disses the Inquisitor, and they have to go and find Valentine. Now, another spoiler alert. Valentine ends up with the Soul Sword and kills a bunch of Downworlders, and that is where the war kind of starts. Now, to be honest, I've only read the first book, and I'm a little bit into the second book. So, these other three books, I'm going to kind of read the caption of them and kind of give you a brief summary. So, I know I should have done a little bit more preparation for this video. I wasn't going to do this video until I read all the books, but I didn't want to wait that long. So we have the third book. This is called City of Glass. Simon is on top of it. So this one takes place right after City of Ashes, and it says, to save her mother's life, Clary travels to the City of Glass, the ancestral home of the Shadowhunters. Never mind that by doing so, she is breaking the law, which could mean death. Even worse, Jace does not want her there, and Simon has been thrown in prison by Shadowhunters who are deeply suspicious of a vampire who can withstand sunlight. Luckily, Clary finds an ally in the mysterious Sebastian, who holds a strange attraction for her. As Valentine musters a demon army, and can Downwarders and Shadowhunters put aside their ancient hatred and work together? And can Clary harness her newfound powers to save them all, whatever the cost? So her boyfriend is still stuck in prison. She finds Sebastian, who she's attracted to, and there's still a war not only between Valentine, but the Downworlders as well. Then we switch over to the fourth book. And if you guys have ever simped over somebody, please, I'm telling you, this next cover is fixing to be dramatic. That, my friends, is Isabel. You may be asking yourself, who is that beautiful girl? That, my friends, is Isabel. So this is the City of Fallen Angel. This is the fourth book in the series. And so it says, the mortal war is over and Clary Frey's back in New York. She's training to become a Shadowhunter and to use her unique power. Downworlders and Shadowhunters are at peace at last. And, most important of all, Clary can finally call Jace her boyfriend. But nothing comes without a price. Someone is murdering Shadowhunters, provoking tension that could lead to a second bloody war. Clary's best friend Simon can't help her. Everywhere he turns, someone wants him on their side, along with the power of the curse that's wrecking his life. When Jace begins to pull away from Clary without explaining why, she is forced to delve into the heart of a mystery whose solutions reveal her worst nightmare. She has set in motion a terrible chain of events that could lead her to losing everything she loves, even Jace. So, Jace and Clary are actually brother and sister, which I know that sounds completely insane, but Clary falls for Jace, and they're in a relationship now. Yes, even as sisters, they still like each other. So someone's out murdering Shadowhunters, and someone might be killing more people, and this could start another war. So there's a lot of tension in this next book. So we have somebody who just found out she's Shadowhunter, got her mom captured, and is really worried about that. And then we have a vampire on the loose who the Clave can't take control of. And then you have a crazy psychopath, Valentine, who's trying to create a war between both the Downworlders and the Shadowhunters. Now, the last book that I have for you guys is this one. This is City of Lost Souls, which if you've seen the TV show, you pretty much know who this guy is. But if you don't know, that's Alec. City of Lost Souls is the fifth book in the series. And so it says, the demon Lilith has been destroyed and Jace freed from captivity. But when the Shadowhunters arrive, they find only blood and broken glass. Jace, the boy Clary loves, and Sebastian, the brother Clary hates, have disappeared. The Clave's magic cannot locate either boy, but Jace can't stay away from Clary. When they meet again, Clary is horrified to discover that Lilith's magic has bound Jace together with Sebastian, and Jace has become a servant of evil. The Clave is out to eradicate Sebastian, but there is no way to harm one boy without destroying the other. Alec, Magnus, Simon, and Isabel scheme and bargain to save Jace, but Clary is utterly alone, playing a dangerous game. If she loses her life and Jace's soul are forfeit, she would do anything for Jace, but can she still trust him, or is he truly lost? This one has a whole bunch of twists and turns. I'm going to try to explain it in the best way possible. So, in the fourth book, there was this demon called Lilith, who turned out to be our killer of Shadowhunters. So they finally kill off Lilith, and Jace is freed from captivity, because they held him for ransom. And as he's released, the Clave's magic can't locate either of these kids. They're gone. But Sebastian comes along, and Sebastian and Jace are in a bind. They're connected together, almost like parabatai. Now, what are parabatai? A parabatai is like a best friend, but it's a little bit deeper than that. It's almost a brotherhood. When you have a parabatai, you do anything for them, and you die for them. So it's almost like a brotherhood or a sisterhood. The Clave wants to kill Sebastian, but if they kill Sebastian, they also kill Jace, and Clary's worried about who to survive and who to kill. So I gotta tell you, this is an amazing series. If you're into demons, if you're into teenage stuff, I gotta tell you, you gotta go check this show out. Definitely read the books first, and then watch the TV show, because if you try to watch the TV show, it's gonna ruin a lot of stuff. I'm already watching the TV show, but anyway, you do you, I'll do me. So anyway, I really like the way that this series took it took a toll on me, you know. And I'm gonna read the books. I'm gonna finish them soon. And one of the things that I also wanted to say is, I love teen fantasy. I was always looking for a series that I could just sit down and read, and that involved, you know, magic and kids. So I was like, you know, Shadowhunters is something that I can really relate to because I love fantasy. I love anything to do with fantasy. I write my own fantasies. I live in a fantasy world sometimes, not all the time, but you know, sometimes it's cool to just, you know, kind of escape. And so I found my way throughout this series. And as I sat here and as I thought about it, Shadowhunters is something that it takes you to a different place. It takes you to a different world, and I love that. Cassandra Clare has now been dubbed the new queen of fantasy. You know, Cassandra Clare is the author, and she's made a world of just like it's insane. These books right here, they really bring me joy, and I love them. Go check out Shadowhunters. Go check out the Mortal Instruments. You definitely need to go check out the show. Shadowhunters is free to watch on Hulu. If you have the premium subscription, go check it out. I love you guys. Also, I wanted to also bring up another topic. Shadowhunters is a teen fantasy, so I would suggest if you want to read the series, probably 15 plus, a little bit of sex, a little bit of language, but overall, and some violence. But basically, I would say 15 plus is probably best to go pick up this series. 13 and 14, I really wouldn't advise it because some of the stuff that's in there. But overall, it's a great series for those older or those people who want to really get into a series. That's all I have for you guys. Please go ahead and subscribe, smash that like button, and push the notification bell so you get all my videos and all my new content. I love you guys. Hope you have a great day. Keep shadow hunting.